Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday morning, August 8th, 2018. We got four stocks that we're watching: GEO, ABIL, SBBP, and ENDP. Bell just rang. Looks like two we're keeping an eye on right this second is going to be ABIL, and GOGO for reversal. ABIL looks like it's got some strength coming out of the gate. It's popping up a little bit. I'm running the first 30 strategy, first 30 minutes of the day, basically based off VWAP, RSI, and technicals. So we're going to sit tight here. Don't usually trade the first minute. Look at a few things. It's the same thing every morning. I open up these charts, get everything drawn out from pre-market levels, look at the daily charts for these four gappers. These are all off the gap scanners. They're gapping up this morning, and were added to the watch list. Like I said, it's the same thing every morning. The entering in as the bell opens, it's just a matter of you kind of have this almost like you're at the starting line of a race. You start to feel this, okay, you start to look for the trade instead of like waiting for the trade setup. So GEO is breaking down a little bit. Kind of came up here and hit that high day and bounced off of it. I'm really waiting for ABIL to build up, and so we can take a reversal on it. It's popped up way over the pre-market high. It's all the way up to 560. Opened it, so it's up almost a point. Oh, that coffee's good this morning. So yeah, I'm in Nashville, so we're in Central Time, just over the line. So it's 8:30. I'm trading from 8:30 to 9 a.m. All right, so we're getting flashes from ABIL here. Jump back up. I don't know if there's shares to short on ABIL, I'll be honest with you. It's something I need to do a better job of establishing in the morning. You can see there's a short float on the scanner, but whether that means TD Ameritrade has shares afloat is another thing. So we're looking right here. We're built up into the overbought. RSI is starting to break down, but we're just waiting for our entry point. we're at that $0.50. It's just tapping 550. Broke down there. Wait to see if it pulls back a little bit. It's come down, started hitting VWAP a little bit. It's got to be careful. This is a counter trend. Our trend is going up, and we're looking to reverse it. So, this could be a pullback, micro pullback, and then it curls right back and keeps going. And there's no shares to short, so we won't be doing that. All right, not a problem. We'll be looking for it going the other direction. So, 41. Let's see if we can break down here. Consolidation here. Pre-market highs right here. We broke over it nicely. See which direction this ENDP wants to go. Run around the horn here real quick. Maybe I'll still break it down. This is the only one in play at the moment. So as you guys know, what's going on is I'm working on, honing the skill of making these live videos. Currently, this is real-time paper trading in Thinkorswim on August 8th, 2018. But it is not real money. We will be getting to that point soon. All right, so we're at that pre-market high on ENDP. We're going to see which direction we're going to go. I'm going to be in for a short if we break down under 36. And from 36, take some profit at VWAP and see what happens at the 13 EMA. We've got consolidation going on at A-bill. Looks like it's getting a little bit of strength back, but the volume really isn't there. 550 is really the level in the high a day. See if we get volume coming back in. Put an order in at 551 there. And 36. We got an order in there. We'll see which one hits first. Yeah, I find one of the toughest parts about making these videos is you feel like you're almost entertaining, and it becomes to the point where you start to try to find the things to trade because otherwise you're just sitting here. So we're in both directions now. Make a little bit of money on A-bill real quick. And this is not looking good for us here. So we had a bull flag there, pulled back around, and we got suckered right into it. Just waiting for it to break back down. We're not going to take that big of a loss on it. It's hit. It's it's tapping pre-market highs. It's sitting right over it. I have a feeling it's gonna break back down. A-bills failing. So it was good that we took that little scalp and we didn't stay in too long. I had a feeling it wasn't gonna keep its levels. We might have a bottom bounce in SBBP here in a minute. Right now we're still in ENDP, just waiting for it to taking quite a hit, waiting for it to break back down. It could surge up and run all day, or it could pull back down to at least the pre-market high. That negative $3,700 red. I'm just, excuse me, I'm just sitting on it. Feel like we're gonna have a sell off on it. It's gonna have another pullback at least. If it's going for that pre-market high, it's gonna have another pullback or two before it gets there. I don't think it's just gonna surge up there and hit it. I wish we were in the other direction right now and we were up $3,700. Can't take our eyes off everything else that's going on just because that's giving us a little bit of a fit. One of the problems is I don't have my proper indicator set up on this chart, which is ridiculous. But I wanted to get in and make a video, so that was practicing the video this morning was the most important part to me. I back test and trade all the time, so the video is the part that needs the skill that needs to be honed. Well, I say that I'm down $3,500, so maybe some other skills need to be honed too. All right, so we're having a pullback here. Let's see how far it pulls back. Try to reduce some of this carnage that we have on our account. We have these buyers right here. I'd like to see it come all the way back to this buyer sitting here. We got a doji forming. this big seller. If we see this seller start to get bought up, we'll jump in here at 25. It's kind of like a wall. It's just sitting there. Nobody's buying it. You start to see this 10,000 share seller start to run down, i.e. bought up. Buyers come in and start to buy this. We'll jump in for at least a scalp. It's a 5-cent tick to stock, as you can see. More sellers. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we have another pullback on ENDP. The volume's been slowly decreasing. Reversed it there. So we're down $3,000 on ENDP. Volume was coming in. I'm looking for people to see this is the second pullback and try to jump up to the pre-market high. So we'll see what happens. So we took a $1,200 loss on all of that. We will try to get it back off the reversal pre-market high. We'll see how far this is gonna excuse me, break down here. We've got a couple pullbacks. Let's look at this in the 5-minute. Now in the 5-minute we only have one pullback, so it has the potential to keep running. Look at the 1 minute. So we got one pullback, two pullbacks, three pullbacks. This BBP is slowly building up and not really doing anything. A-bill's been consolidating. All right, so we've come up to the pre-market high right here. Broken over it. We're down $1,000 for the day. All right, so couldn't sustain over that pre-market high. Just gonna bounce there for a second. Volume's really light. There's always an opportunity somewhere. Maybe we're just not looking at the right stocks this morning, but you know, the plan right now is to take a bounce off pre-market high, get the reversal on Indo, and try to salvage this morning. We're down $1,000. Made $200 on a bill on a scalp, and lost our shirt on ENDO. Switch to the 1 minute chart and look at this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green bars in a row right here. We've already had 3 pullbacks on the 1 minute chart. I mean, it's a strong runner. If we got in here on the 1 minute chart, you look at this 1426. All right, so now it's starting to break back down. We gotta get below that pre-market high, of course. The $half way down here. Probably looking at 80. Look at that. Going for 6 candles here, green. That's why we don't get in too early, like we did early in the morning on this. All right, 8:52, 8 minutes. Let's look at this chart. So, volume's been, fairly strong through the candles. Starting to get a red here. Looking probably at 1485. So it breaks down through high day. It's ran a good 1.5, a good point this morning. Just think, if you got in right here, 10,000 shares, you're up $10,000 for the morning. In fantasy land, of course. But there's nothing wrong to dream, right? All right. It always seems I never have a good trade when I just put an order in and it gets snatched up. And even paper trading or on demand trading or anything else, when I just look at the chart and I go, oh, okay, well, at 1485 I'm in, so let me put an order in. Now I'm going to go run around with the other charts. It seems like whenever I do that, it never goes my way. It's like there's a force in the universe, which I don't believe that there is, but it often feels like that. Trading is about your emotions, but many people say it's about mastering your emotions, controlling your emotions, suppressing your emotions, and it's actually the exact opposite. It's about building confidence from an emotional state to be able to do this. Confidence to keep, to trade. I'm down $1,200. Confidence to come back tomorrow and do it. It's not about being a robot. Um, Human beings can't make decisions without emotion. It's a clinical proven fact. And traders get this idea like, oh, I'm gonna build a strategy and I'm gonna trade like a robot, and I'm gonna never get nothing ever is gonna get into my head. If that's the case, you're not gonna make a single trade because you can't trade unless you're having an emotional reaction to something. You can't make decisions in your life. People who've had traumatic brain injuries, there's been studies, and they can't do a simple task such as choose what they want in their coffee, when their emotional centers are disrupted. Your emotions, when you have an emotion, is what gives you the confidence to make the decision. So, trading is about building a strategy, about testing the strategy, and basically what you're doing is you're building a skill, giving you the confidence, allowing your emotions to let you make decisions. So if you ever hear a trader say, "Oh, trade without emotion," I understand. I mean, we all understand what they're saying. Follow your strategy. Don't get wrapped up. But you can't. You simply can't trade without emotions. I'm about to have some emotions right now. Come on now. 3 minutes. I mean, we've got to take this thing out if it, I don't know, or above high day. I like to see it break down below high day before we short this. But we may have to take it at 15:05. Let's look at the 5 minute real quick. Let's see, there's not even a pullback on the 5 minute yet. What we're looking for is we're looking for it to pull back at least to the high day. Pull back here, cut some of our losses, and see what happens. So we got buyers though. We got buyers holding it. They're seeing the pullback. Yeah, I need to get out. See, it's the emotions right now. See, I'm having emotions. They're good emotions. They're telling me what to do. They're giving me confidence in what to do. All right. So we recovered. We scalped $1,000. Let's see what happens with this right now. So you see, it did exactly what we were wanting it to do. It pulled back down to the high day, but that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking it's going to bounce again because it's got a great. I mean, look at the 5 minute chart. Look, we got to pull back here, pull back here. So if you're watching the 5 minute chart, remember 5 minute chart, most respected chart in intraday day trading, right? Intraday during the day. So pull back here, bounce off of pre-market high, and then run up a little more. Is that what it's going to do? We'll see. Switch over to the 1 minute. Now the 1 minute looks like it's done. It's got a pull back, pull back, pull back, micro pullback, big pullback, coming back down to the high day. Pre-market high, I'm sorry. It's taking a little bounce. This is these dots right here, the 13 EMA. I go back and forth between the 9, the 20, the 50. This is well, actually, I think this is probably the exponential 200 EMA. I think this is a 200 SMA. I don't really use this. It's bouncing off. Now, we could trade this. Problem is, it's 901. So I have to be done. That's the part you focus and you be a robot, right? Those are the pieces of the strategy where you control your emotions. It's 9 o'clock. That's when you end trading. That's your strategy. Now, if I have a strategy from 9 to lunchtime, then I should be trading that strategy. Right now, I don't have a strategy that I feel confident enough in to take those trades. Now, I could, let's see what this looks like. Now it's already made a big move. All right, so we have A-Bill, made $200 on a nice scalp. ENDP, not easy trades, but we came out on top. We followed the logic. We used our emotions. And this was a great example of using emotions, of using confidence to stay in a position when it's not going your way, but for good reason, not just doing it out of hoping that the universe is going to see things your way that day. Looking at what the technicals are doing, why the chart should be going one way or the direction, or price action should be changing or going a different direction. That's why we held some things and we reversed some things, and ultimately it worked out in our favor. But you remember, we were in the red $2,000, $3,000 during the trade of this. Let me see how many actual filled trades we had today. So we had 7 filled trades today. 7 filled orders, $1,200 in profit. So that's going to do it. August 8th, 2018. Again, this is paper trading in Thinkorswim. The purpose of these videos is to start to hone my skills to make live trading videos. It's not, I'm not trying to hone my trading skills with these videos. It's more about trying to describe what's going on and have you guys see and experience what it is and what it's like to do day trading. I will see you next time. Until then, I've got strategies to build and stocks to trade. Thank you, guys.